Michael Bruntz, Christopherson from the Coliseum in Los Angeles. Another one-score loss for Nebraska. Still searching for that elusive 6th win this season. This felt like one that went through Nebraska's hands multiple times.
Literally, yes. I mean, the last USC touchdown drive kind of summed it up. You know, you have them in 3rd and 8 or whatever it was. You get a nice push, you bat the ball up. Javen Wright looks like he might pick it off. USC catches the wounded duck and almost gets a first down, then converts it, ends up scoring. There was like 4 or 5 plays like that though, Bruntz, where it felt like Nebraska was like right there. And the stats are the stats. USC had 441 yards of offense, so you give them that, but Nebraska's gonna see like 4 or 5 plays where about 100 yards were gained, a touchdown here in the end zone right behind us. Hartzog looked like he could have had a pick, ends up being a score. It's just gonna eat at those guys. I think they're gonna see what could have been.
We got our first look at a Dana Holgorsen offense at Nebraska. Nebraska just a hair over 300 yards on the day. I thought at times it actually looked more crisp. The ball was out quicker. You had a few wrinkles. Saw a little bit of the mesh plays that Dana Holgorsen is really known for running in his past. You know, all things considered, with 12 days of work on that, it looked okay. Certainly the red zone issues remain, where you get a couple field goals in the second half. You would have liked those to have been touchdowns, but you know, Matt Rule was encouraged, at least after the game, that they've got something that they can kind of work with and build on here, going into the last 2 games of the season and beyond.
Yeah, and I understand no one wants a pitcher of Kool-Aid right now.
No.
People are kind of tired of that, but that's the hope for the rest of this year. They're 5-5. You play Wisconsin and Iowa, and you're hopeful as a Husker fan that over the next week they're going to continue to build on what they did well in this game offensively, and that Holgorsen, with a little more time with these guys, is going to have them ready to get that elusive 6th win. They've now had 4 opportunities at it and 4 losses here this year, but they'll be at home for Senior Day next week, and they got to go get it. Because it's going to be huge, Bruntz, to get that December of bowl practices if you can do it. So there's a lot to play for still.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Nebraska kind of picks itself up off the carpet. Ty Robinson talked after the game tonight, sounded pretty deflated. And you know, there's 2 games left in his Nebraska career. He's trying to get that 3rd game. We'll see if they can do it against Wisconsin next week in Lincoln. So keep it locked on Husker247 for everything from Los Angeles and into next week, going into Senior Day against Wisconsin.